know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, let me know if you can hear my voice. Hey y'all, let me know if you can hear my voice. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, I see the thumbs up. Hey y'all, we are back. I know y'all like, dang, I just came from walking. Hubby and I just came from walking, and I was just, having a conversation. And you know what I thought about y'all? Let's have a conversation right quick. She said, I thought we left the other side in the dust. Why you say that, Kimberly? What does that mean? She said, good Lord, your title has me concerned. I don't want to put crying emojis because I don't know what I feel sorry for means. Let's talk about it. Oh, we about to talk about it, y'all. Listen. So most of us in here are females, probably all of us. It might be some male lurking around and just don't want to talk or whatever, but most of us in here are females. And you know what? When I was walking with Jay, we was talking or whatever, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It's sad that sometimes you have to raise a child, right, by someone, and you love your child. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say you can't pick your child's father, right? But you can. You can. However, a lot of us didn't, right? A lot of us don't be knowing who we lay down and get pregnant with. But I just feel bad for Bree because I know Bree love her kids. You understand what I'm saying? Love her children, and just like Cora, love her kids. And you don't want to have ill will or feeling against your own child, right? But no, this is not a members only live. This is a public live. But how do y'all feel about that? Let's talk about that for a minute. How did you get over? She said, yes, I've been feeling sorry for her. How do you get over if you've had? Raise your hand first of all if any of your kids' fathers, if you have multiple, or even if you have one, right? If your kid's father, you just like, oh my God, like you didn't you wish you wouldn't have picked that one. Raise your hand if that's the case. Because I have one. My first child father, I wish he could have had a different father. Okay. So tell me, raise your hand if you have a child or multiple and you wish that you would have selected better. Anybody? Okay, I see a couple of hands. I see some me's, my daughter's dad, deep dive with Chris. So I was thinking that. I was like, and it's not like the child is 16, 17, 18, and you're like, just a few more years, a few more years. She said, my mom said she wished she picked different. Listen, I just thought about it, right? I was like, oh my God. Like my son's father, he wasn't much of a dad to my son, you know what I'm saying? He was one of them, you got a boyfriend, let him take care of your child type dad, right? He was from up north. I'm not saying up north, all up north people are like that, because we know some down south people that are like that, right? But at the same time, and then my daughter's father, he wasn't bad. He was not a absent father. But I just feel sorry for Bree, because I know she loved her kids, and I know Cora loved her children too. But to have a child by someone that you just wish you could just undo, or you could have swallowed them. Does that sound bad? No. You love your kids, but you like, damn, I wish I would have just swallowed your ass, because baby, it would have just been easier. You know what I mean? She said, at least the child won't act like the mental unstable parent. Yeah. And to be honest with you, it's not the child. But let me ask y'all something. Let's have a conversation. How do you love, or how do you get past, because I've never had one as bad, right? But how do you get past that? Y'all drop some hints down in the chat. How did you guys get past having a child's father that you wish that you would have just swallowed the baby? Not that you don't love the baby, that's not what I'm saying here. Not that I'm saying here, but saying that you have to co-parent with a complete idiot, like a complete waste of air. She said, my pops isn't crap. I know my mom wished she would have chosen better. We both stuck with the man till one day he goes to the nursing home or the veteran hospital. Damn. She said, my husband is the best father and husband. That's good, Marianne. It's not a whole lot of us could say that. My husband is a good father too, and he's a good husband. But some of these baby daddies, you just wish you would have just swallowed the child. You know what I mean? And I hope I don't sound bad, because I don't want y'all to be like, damn, Amore, you mad because you had a child. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. It is not the child's fault. I'm just saying, how do you just move past the fact that you just wish that you would have just, child, pick somebody different? My child can't miss what he don't know. Okay, I got you. See, and you know what, Chris? In the beginning, you probably didn't like that, right? You probably was like, damn, I want my child's father in his life. But to be honest with you, you may not be, you may be in a better place with him not being around. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? A lot of us be like, I don't want to be no single parent, and I want my child's father in his life so he can have a two-parent home. But is that the best thing? Is that the best thing? I don't think that's the best thing all the time. She said it ate me up mentally. Oh, because you wanted him there? To be honest with y'all, like, hats off to the single moms. Don't always think that y'all got the worst deal or the worst part of the deal. Sometimes having these fathers nowhere around, believe it or not, is probably better because of the father that you have for your child. My first child's dad did see filming emotions after filing emotions after emotion until he finally disappeared. And it was a relief he disappeared. My husband raised her since 2 years old. She's 28. What made him disappear, Robin? What made your child's your first child's father disappear? Did you do anything? She said, in the Bible, it says everything will work out for the good. I bet Bree is more wise and she is ready for what life launches at her. Yeah, I believe that too, Christina, that everything will work out for the good. I was just trying to just understand, like, what did y'all do with that, the father, or how did you deal with it, the one that you just wish you would have picked differently? She said, mine just paid child support. He don't spend time with the boys. I tried to force a relationship with him and the kids, but eventually stopped. Yeah, and at what age did you stop trying to force the relationship? Were they babies? Were they teenagers? She said, on back child support ran him off. He still owes 38,000. God dang. Happy Mother's Day, PFC 7030. She said, I shot at mine and he left me the fuck alone. Well, damn, Raya, you shot at him. I don't want you to go to jail. She said, Cora's situation isn't working in her favor. Everyone need a babysitter. What do you mean by that, Q Lady D? When you say it's not working in her favor, what's going on with that? She said, we Haitian, my family don't play that shit. A narcissist man left me the fuck alone. She said, we Haitian and we don't play that shit. What you do, Robbie? My first baby still hate. I ordered the court to pay $100 a month for child support, and our son is 25 now. LOL, the second baby daddy, we co-parent great, even though the kids are grown. Yeah, me and my daughter's father, we co-parent great, but she grown now. But me and my son's father, it was, he wasn't a narcissist, and actually he wasn't even a bad person at all. It's just that he's the type that if we ain't together, then that's your child. You know what I mean? That's your child. That ain't mine. If we together, it's our baby. But if we ain't together, that's your child. You know what I mean? But, I still took him to court. I still got child support. So that's all that mattered. You know what I mean? I mean, I ain't going to say that's all that mattered. You be wishing the child's father be in their life. But at the same time, I mean, I ain't about to beg nobody. You know what I mean? She said the children will grow up and see them for themselves. My daughter is 18 and want absolutely nothing to do with her father. She said the other day that he was a narcissist. Oh my goodness, already at 18, she know. My second baby father was a father as long as we were there together. See, that's what I'm saying. I had one of those. Having a narcissist father come with stress and bullshit. Sometimes it's best the fathers not be around in order to have peace. I was young and I literally had my daughter to be adopted when she was born, literally because of the bio dad, but I kept her and I was the daddy. Oh, so you wanted her to be adopted out because of him? Ooh. Or wait a minute. So you wanted to have her adopted or you did have her adopted? Oh, you had her set up to be adopted, but you changed your mind? Damn, because you didn't want to have to deal with the father. Now that's deep shit. Oh Lord, that's deep. That is deep. She said, the more you miss my comment. Okay, let me go back up, baby. Let me see what your comment was. She said, yes, because my oldest has his father and baby boy has to watch. Wait a minute, hold on. You said, yes, because my oldest has his father and baby boy has to watch it that. But I had to let it go and give it to God and pray. What do you mean? My oldest has his father and my baby boy has to watch. Write that again. Write that again. She said, that's why you can't ignore the red flags. That's true. And you can't have sex right away. You need to, but I mean, it's hard to be talking about not having sex right away. But baby, never felt that way. But I understand when a woman feels that way because the mind games on a child will cause PTSD. I know, man. Can you imagine having a child's father that want to, you know what? Let me tell you something that my son's father used to do. That used to piss me off. He would tell my son that he sent him something in the mail, like a toy, like a choo-choo train. He's like, hey, did you get the choo-choo train that I sent? And then my son would be like, no. He was like, well, go ask your mama for it. I sent the train, whatever. It should be there by now. So my son would come and ask me, Mom, Dad said he sent a train. And I'm like, your daddy ain't sent no train. So I would even get on the phone and be like, what train are you talking about? He was like, I mailed a train. I'm like, well, can you track it or whatever? Because it has not gotten here or whatever. I'll track it, and I'll let you know what's going on. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm telling my son, it's on the way. It haven't gotten here yet. Next week, same thing. Your mama got the train. I'm like, what train? Never got the train. Never, ever got the train. So I told him one day, I said, why do you keep telling him that you sent the train when you know damn well that you didn't send no train? Like, why are you telling him that? Must got caught up in the anthrax mail. I said, you ain't sent no damn train. So one day, let me tell you how I got him. Now, this ain't recommended for nobody because this is definitely not the right way to do it, right? But I had the phone on speakerphone one day. And I said, I need you to tell your son that you didn't buy no train. I ain't telling him that. I'm like, you need to tell him that you lie. He didn't know this phone was on speaker and my son was listening the whole time. I was like, you need to tell him you lied about the train. I ain't telling him nothing. You tell him. But anyway, my son sat there and heard him. And my son knew that this nigga lied about a damn train. Like, why though, right? But anyway, a choo-choo train. And then he'd be like, your mama hiding it from you, is in the closet. Like, what? A damn train, y'all. A train. She said, so the train's still on the way, girl. The train ain't never left the station. You hear me? That train never made it to my damn house. You hear me? He was lying the whole time. Peaches said, I moved out of the state. So Peaches, when you moved out of the state, did that make it better? She said, I literally picked a couple out who was going to adopt my daughter and all because of who her dad was. Oh, really? So you already had picked up the parents. Oh, wow. Damn, that got to be emotional. She said, every day for the last 2 years, he mentioned Bree, my family wouldn't let that shit fly. Like he has to watch his brother have that relationship. Oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, I see what you're saying. However, let me ask you something. So he watched your brother, well, the younger brother has to watch the other brother have the relationship. But are you with that guy? And the reason why I'm asking is because does he leave the other child out? Knowing that his daddy is not in his life, because most of the time they try to come in and be like, well, since his daddy's not in his life, I'm going to treat him like he's mine. But you ain't got to tell your business if you don't want to, Chris. I'm just asking. She said, a more monarch thought he was going to jump on me after I rearranged our house on his ass. That joker went to sleep. I went to the store and got some super glue and grits. I glued his dick to his leg. Wait a minute. Well, what were the grits for? Wait a minute. You super glued somebody's penis to his leg, but what was the grits for? Did you eat a bowl of grits as you was doing it? Damn, girl, did you go to jail? She said, and then I poured the hot grits on his ass and went to work with a bat. From that day forward, he what? I'm crazy. He know you crazy, or he think I'm crazy. Y'all still together? Damn. Are y'all still together? She said, yes, everything was better after that. Okay, so Peaches, you left the state and everything was better after that? Damn, you threw some hot ass grits on his ass. Child, you go to jail now, honey. She said, grits is for throwing y'all messy misfits over here. Hit that like button. I was like, who was Samantha talking to? She said, it's Mother's Day and they talking about videos Bree posted on her and her kids. We don't want to hear what they talking about, the one and only fee. We don't give no damns what they talking about. I promise you. I don't even want to hear nothing what them people got to say in my channel. I literally just want to come on here and talk about, like, what do you do when you really wish that you would have swallowed them? That and I don't even I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. I ain't never swallowed nobody's cherry, but I'm pretty sure it's an option. But she said, "Wait, how did they get the super glue off his?" I don't know, Meg. What did you have to do? Blow dry? I would think that you take a blow dryer and melt the glue. That's the only way I would think that you would get it off. Like, how do you? Oof, Jesus, that is just. I don't know. I don't even want to think about that. That sounds painful. But please don't come in here telling us what those misfits saying over there. We really don't care. We just trying to have a casual conversation about, you know, really wishing that you would have chose different when it comes to your baby fathers. Because you know what? Like, let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever had a baby daddy so bitter that he just can't move on, just constantly talking about you, constantly subbing you, constantly mentioning your name, constantly lying on you, constantly? Have y'all ever had that? I've never experienced that in my life. And it makes me think that I have really dated some really decent men, even though, my first one didn't work out, but we were so young. I was 18, he was 23. You know what I'm saying? But it just makes you feel like you gotta your baby daddies wasn't that bad. Has anybody ever dealt with this before? Where you have a child's father that just, I'm talking about bitter, can't move on, always harassing you and lying about it. You know what I mean? Have y'all ever had anything like that? That you had to, she said, reading my patients real short, I'll raise my two on my own. She said, wait a minute, who said this? Robbie said his D had to be long for it to just stick to the leg. Robbie, are you sitting up here imagining things? Girl. She said, I never say anything bad about him to my daughter, but unfortunately for him, she's just starting to see it for herself. She said, no, we are not together, but we are good at co-parenting. But if we happen to do something together, he will look out for him. I'm an open book, no worries. Okay, thank you. Thank you, baby. Has anybody ever had a stalkerish baby daddy? She said, yes, but I couldn't imagine having to deal with it publicly. Oh, you had a stalkerish baby daddy? Oh, shit. Anybody else? She said, if I had a child's father like that, one of us would have to go to the glory. Go to glory. Yeah, I don't know. She said, well, it did have to be. So how did you remove the glue? Yeah, if it's gonna stick to the leg, it had to be pretty long because some people just rest on the ball. Some people's Peter, it's just gangster lean right there on the balls. You know what I mean? It just sit right there. It don't go to the side, to the left, to the right. It just, the resting place is right there on the balls. You know what I mean? It just props up. That's it. That's all. Out of my 48 years, one guy wanted to hit me in my face. And what he do that for? My daddy was finna unalive that bitch. And I have not had no man to touch me ever again because I swear he would be done. She said, I have, but finally I got him locked up. I've been free for 8 years now. Oh, damn. So you had a stalkerish baby daddy? Damn. Was he a stalker and a liar? Like stalk you and then come out and say he don't? Was he like that? Was he a stalker and a liar? Because a stalker and a liar together is just something that's crazy word, right? She said, I had a stalker boyfriend, but not baby daddy. Oh, you had a stalker boyfriend? How do you get rid of a stalker boyfriend? What do you do? What do you say? She said, because he know I'm not right in the head. Oh, Lord. They know you're not right in the head. She said, I did have a stalker-ish, but Man, my brother rolled up on that food. Oh my God. He used to hide in the vacant houses next door to my house and watch me. Now that's some bullshit right there. Caravonda, what the hell type stalkerish baby daddy did you have? Was it your baby daddy or just the ex? He used to hide in the vacant houses. Oh my God. Now that's some bullshit. He used to hide in the vacant houses. I'd be like, oh, hell to the no. Oh my gosh. She said, not my baby daddy, but a dude that liked me. He knew when I come out of my complex, and when I came in, he was very strange. Oh my God. Did you change your route, child? Ooh, Jesus. Stalkers, baby. That's why they had to create that law. A lot of men out here stalking these damn women. I have a short attention span or ignorance and won't let no one try to control me. I know that's right, TV. She said, not me, my cousin did, and he was crazy. Oh, really? How did you get rid of him? How did your cousin get rid of him, Lakeisha? She said, probably had to use baby oil to get it out. Y'all still talking about that piece of meat that was stuck to the leg, y'all. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, you're crazy. She said, yeah, but finally he left me alone and went on about his business. We still good now. He's my best friend. Glad he got his stalker days over. Girl, you don't think he gonna ever become back a stalker? Girl, oh my God. Do y'all think once a stalker, always a stalker? I don't know. She said, my kid's dad still telling people I don't let him see his kids. I tell them, get out my face. They grown 26 and 18. Wait a minute. Your daddy, your kid's father. He telling people that you won't let him see the kids and they grown as hell. 18 and 26. And he telling people you won't let him see the kids. No, them kids don't want to see your ass. Can you make that make sense? They 18 and 26. She won't let me see them. You can't stop your 18 and 26-year-old. That's crazy as hell. He just want to be a victim. She won't let me see them kids. Make it make sense. Them kids don't want to see his ass. Listen, that's crazy work. She won't let me see him. Nigga, he's 26. And he probably got a family of his own. She said, Lord, I'm not green. Let me renew my membership. I'm tripping. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. She said, for real, these men, they men now. Girl, them kids grow. Them children grown. She said, I have 3 children and 1 baby daddy, and his daddy could have left him in his nest. Wait a minute. So she said, I have 3 children from 1 baby daddy, and his daddy could have left him in his nutsack. So you saying the grandpappy should have left your baby daddy in the nutsack, or his mama should have swallowed him? Is that what you said? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. How you get 3 kids by him though? You should have known something after the first child. You can lay down and had 2 more kids by him. Child, how you do that? It must have been back to back, back to back, back to back. She's saying he's a waste of sperm. I know. She said, Amora, I have a question. What's your email? My email is talkaboutitwithamora@gmail.com. Talk about it with Amora. Y'all see it up here on the screen in pink. Talkaboutitwithamora@gmail.com. She said it took him to go to jail to leave me alone. She said, because I had been to my guy friend house and he came there and tried to fight me. And the guy stepdad went to the door after I told him not to, and he stabbed him. Well, goddamn, Caravonda. Jesus, mercy said I was married to him. Oh, you was married to him. So he wasn't all bad, right? You married him and then he turned bad afterwards or something. I don't know, child. She says, Lord, oh, wait a minute. The kids, oh, yeah. That was crazy. That's crazy. She said, who said that? Because I have the same problem about my 24-year-old son. Oh, your baby daddy tell people that your 24-year-old son won't, you keeping a 24-year-old son away from him too. Listen, that's crazy. But I don't know. These kids' fathers, man. She says cycle equals sympathy, protecting in age, taunt, and victim and repeat. What does that mean? Protecting what? Oh, protecting image, taunt. Wait a minute. Cycle equals sympathy. What does that mean? Cycle equals sympathy. I don't get that. Cycle equals sympathy, protecting image, taunting, and victim and repeat. I think I'm lost a little bit, Robin. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But no, I just feel bad because you know sometimes, and they say, oh, you don't pick who your child's father is, but you actually do. We do. We get a chance to pick who we appropriate with. How do you say that? She said, well, my ex flatted all my tires and threatened to get me fired. He was a fool. You know what? Now that I think about it, I did have an ex. We wasn't in a long relationship. You know what? I ain't even gonna tell y'all this story. Yeah, I am gonna tell y'all the story. So I had an ex that tried to reach out to me. Well, he gave me an ultimatum. He said, get out of the military or it's over, because he didn't want me being in the military. And I'm like, don't make me choose, whatever. He was like, no, I'm serious. I don't want you working around men. I'm like, don't make me choose. And he was like, no, I'm serious, I'm serious. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting out the army for you, right? So he threatened me in an email because I wouldn't answer the phone, because I'm the type of person, my silent treatment, my silent game when it comes to ignoring a person, especially when they try to call me, I can ignore your ass, right? So I would not answer his call. So he emailed me and he threatened me. Now, let me tell you what he threatened me. Now, back in the day, I don't do this now. Plus, I've been married forever and a day. But back in the day, you used to see your little, your little dude or whatever, a little picture of you, right? That joker said he was going to call up my sergeant major, right? And show him the picture of me that I sent to him in my phone. When I tell you, he emailed me that. When I tell you, I picked up that phone and I cussed him the hell out. He was like, I only said I wasn't gonna do it for real. I only said it because I knew that was the only way to get you to call me, and I wasn't gonna do it for real. Man. When I tell you, I cussed him out so bad. Oh my God, I cussed him so bad because that joker threatened to show someone a picture of me. You hear me? But the fact that he did that, like who, and then after he did, he was like, I just wanted you to call me. I just wanted you to call me. Like, do you think that we supposed to be like, I supposed to like get back with you, or I feel comfortable with you, trust you after you done told me something like that? That joker told me he was gonna show my picture to the sergeant major, y'all. Anyway, so girl, when I tell you I cussed that joker out, baby, I cussed him out. Cha. She says she means the vicious narcissist cycle. Oh, the cycle. Oh, I got you. So the narcissistic cycle is sympathy, protect image, taunt the victim and repeat. Or either the cycle is sympathy, they seek sympathy, they try to protect their image, they taunt you, and then they play the victim and then repeat. Okay, got it. I didn't know what you was talking about at first, but thank you for that. I got it now. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is interesting, y'all. Look at this. Wait a minute. I got to ask how. She said you get rid of a stalker boyfriend with hot Cairo syrup. I need to find out what you do with the Cairo syrup, girl. Did you dash it on him or what? Angela. How you say your name? Angela. Do you dash the Cairo syrup on him? What in the world do you do with it, baby? Child. Do you pour it on him, dash it on him? She said you get rid of a stalker boyfriend with some hot K-Roll, sir, buddy. Woo, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. She said, I had to find out the hard way with my ex-husband. He was not a good husband nor a good father himself. Child abuser and a woman abuser too. Damn. That's messed up. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. So you just dashed it on him? Okay, well, sir. Oh, Jesus. So you better bake a cake. She said, shit went left in the marriage and I went right and did what was best for my children. Is he in the kid's life though? So, hey, everyone, I hope you ladies had an awesome Mother's Day and did. Hey, Pokey. She said, I would never respect a ninja who purposely stressed his child's mother out. I know. It's just ridiculous, but I just wonder, like, oh my God. So let me ask y'all something. If given an opportunity, right? If given an opportunity, I'm talking about finances and all, if given an opportunity to say, you know what? I don't need no child support. I don't need nothing from you. I'll take care of the child. I will not tell the child nothing bad about you. I just want you to sign your rights away and walk out my life. Would y'all do it? Or would you be like, hell no, you're gonna take care of this damn child? I don't care how bad you get on my damn nerve, you're gonna help financially. Which one would y'all do? If you had a stalker harassing baby father, would you give him if you had the opportunity, would you say you can sign your rights away and you don't have to pay me shit? Or would you say, hell no, I don't give a damn how much you get on my damn nerves, but you're gonna financially provide for this child? Which one? I see deuces. I see hell yeah, I will sign my rights away. So most of y'all will sign your rights away. Deuces. Hold on. So who would stay and say, nah, you help father this child and you're going to take care of the child financially. I don't give a damn how much you get on my nerves. Who would say that? She said, you ain't got to pay me shit. Okay. Because most of us women can go out there and get it, right? We don't care. We got to go work 2 and 3 jobs. We can go out there and get it. Okay. She said, now, sister, when I said Royce should have took that money, y'all came for me. Now, look, you know what? You know what, Robbie? You are right, because guess what? You did say that, and we did come for you. Y'all remember when they said that Royce Reed said that what's the damn name? Dwight Howard off his family or a manager or whatever offer her some money. What like $1 million or something like, I can't remember how much it was, but he offered her some money to get gone. And everybody was like, nope, they wouldn't have left. And Robbie said she would have took that money and left. She just didn't know he was going to be no narcissist. But yes, we do remember that, Robbie. We remember that you told us that you would have took that money and got gone. She said, I think I would disappear and take care of my own son. But the truth is garbage. Look, I'm saying the name. Do you think that, I mean, you just can't run, right? You can't just do it. But would you tell him, look, just let us go? You don't have to pay me anything. Just let us go. Just sign your rights away. Just leave us alone. You ain't got to pay me shit. Would you do that? Sorry, got my hands, baby. That's a bad bump. Love you too, Sean. Good night. She said, sign them papers. Me and my child will be A-okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out, child. How y'all think these people figure it out when they be having mothers with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and they figure it out. They raise every last one of them. They might be dingy and dirty looking sometimes, but baby, they raise them. You hear me? She said, I don't think a true narcissist would sign away their parental rights. Even if they don't want to have anything to do with the child, they still try to use the children as a form of control over you. Damn, you know what? That is true. So anybody had a narcissist that just walked away from their life and the child? Anybody dealt with a narcissist that just totally left? Anybody? That's true, Robbie. Oh, wow. She said he wouldn't because that's his only connection. Oh, wow. He still wouldn't. She be making. She said, I've seen a family raise 10 and 11. Yes, I've seen people raise 10, 11 kids too. You know, back in the day, our parents used to have that many kids. You know what I mean? Our grandparents or whatever, they used to have 14, 16, 17, 18 kids, 22 kids. You're like, God damn. How the hell they do that? How the fuck they feed them damn children back there in the day? We be struggling over 2 kids. We be like, damn, we got 2 kids. Oh, wait a minute, Jen. So yours was a narcissist and he just went away? You know what, Gloria? I think that y'all are onto something. She said, I'm from a big family. How many kids in your family? She said, a whole chicken and a bag of rice. Okay, but we be struggling around here now. She said, nope, 35 plus years later. Wait a minute. So, Judy, you've been dealing with a narcissist for 35 plus years? Jesus Christ. She said, oh no, I was agreeing with the kids. My bad. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, you saying my grandmama got 14 kids. Oh, got you. She said, yeah, we co-parent well now. He does more for the kids now than he did when we was married, but I never put him on child support. My children are 28, 18, 17 now, and that was 8 years ago when I left. Oh, okay, so he's there for the kids. That's good. She said, listen at you ladies' situation. I had a pretty decent baby daddies when I thought they were awful. I'm glad I never had to deal with a narcissistic baby daddy. Terry, I feel the same way. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, listen, I used to be like, damn, thinking that I had bad exes. But I can't even really say even my son's father, even though, we don't communicate like that, but he wasn't no bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. She said, we need a chat to learn and discuss more about narcissists. It's very informative. Yes, we're gonna go back into breaking down what narcissist is and this, that, and the other, because a lot of people don't know. You probably dealing with a narcissist and don't even know it. She said, I have 6 brothers and 9 sisters. God diggity dog. Ooh, child, that's a big family. That's 15, 16 of y'all. Damn. Are they still all alive? She said, I have 5 kids, 2 daughters and 3 sons. I have 17, oh my 17-year-old grandson. Plus my episode. Oh, okay. You got 2 daughters and 3 sons. I do too. When you put it together, our family together, we got 2 daughters and 3 sons too. She said, what has that nigga done now? Nothing. We ain't even really talking about him, Pokey. We just talking in general about wishing that you would have chose differently when it comes to your baby father, because, just really talking about like who has a stalkerish ex, you know what I mean? Or a stalkerish person for a baby daddy, or somebody that harass you and then maybe come out to the internet and lie and say they don't. Just, oh my God. It's just crazy, right? Hey, me. She said, I learned about narcissists from you and more, and thank you so much, because it's a lot I see firsthand to get the women firsthand to get the F. Learning about narcissists is how I was able to leave my ex. Oh, wow. She said, I lost a sister in August and 1 year ago. Oh, okay. My story has to be told in episodes. Damn, is that bad? Is it that bad? The first one went to prison, and the second one helped raise my 2 daughters from the first one. And then the third we had together. My oldest daughter was 7 and 3 when me and the second one got together. Oh, okay, cool. She said, we're starving him of attention. Exactly. And, I don't have nothing to say to that dude. He wants my attention so bad. I'm talking about kicking and screaming for it. I actually find it funny as hell. I find it funny as hell. I'm talking about kicking and screaming, baby. So I had 8 brothers and women have 8 brothers and there's 6 girls. And yes, we are all alive. The oldest was 50 on May 26th. Okay, cool. Oh, you said she will be 50. She said, more, why are the victims of narcs so patient with them? I don't understand. Is it trauma or they live in something different? I don't get. I don't really think that they are so patient with them. Let me tell you what I think it is. I think a narcissist use and weaponize the court system to silence their victims. You know what I'm saying? They don't want their victims exposing them more, right? Look at the Cora situation and look at Briana's situation together, right? So they try to get the courts to shut up the other person while they still continue to talk, disregard the order or whatnot, and just talk, make subliminals, comments, and this, that, and the other, because they don't really think the order is for them. But that's the first thing they do is try to run down to the court and put out something like, shut the fuck up. Don't tell nobody else what don't expose me more. Don't tell people what type of person I really am. No, 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 no. And then they don't know how much receipts has been saved and stuff like that. They just be, they scared. So they use and weaponize the courts to try to shut up their victim, And then you got to think about it. If they're narcissists, they probably victimize their victim while they were together, meaning they probably gaslit them so much that they made them fearful in some type of way. Their control over them made them fearful. So I would even say in the Cora situation, Justin had the upper hand over her in the beginning by telling her, oh, I'm going to have you deported back to Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? You're not American. He held it over her head for a very, very long time, And she was in a foreign country. She didn't know that many people. I don't think that he would have done her like that in Nigeria, right? But he did that because, they take you out of your comfort zone, the way you don't have. And then not only that, a narcissist wear on you. So if you find yourself in a relationship and the guy is trying to isolate you from friends, isolate you from family, you know what I'm saying? Just know it's a reason why they're doing that. They're trying to turn people against you. They don't want you to have somebody that you can turn to, So they try to keep you isolated away from that person or whatever. Whether they have something to do with damaging the friendship, or they just put stuff in your head like that person don't really like you, that person is jealous of you, that person is not really there for you, that type of stuff, So she said, will the court see through his behavior? Which one are you talking about? Will the court see through your behavior and use the court for a scare tactic? Exactly. That's what they do. They use the courts for a scare tactic. She said, is this a members only live? No, this is public. This is public, LaShawn. But yeah, I can go members only if y'all want me to. Just let me know. Y'all know it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. But they definitely use the courts for a scare tactic. But actually is against the law to do that. But the person would have to, do something about it. She said, will the court see through his behavior? Who are we talking when you said, will the court see through his behavior? Briana's situation? I believe so. Narcissistic men are extremely dangerous. I believe it. Hey, Marlon, she said, what happened? Nothing happened. Jay and I was just having a conversation when we was walking, and we was just talking about kids and wishing that, just situations where we was talking about women and picking differently, wishing that they picked differently. We was just talking about the whole thing. She said, did you monetize this live? Oh, you know what? I don't even know. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's monetized. I got it monetized. Yes, thank you, Cutesy. She said, narcissists act like the sweetest, most considerate person you ever met. They mask you to appear a perfect soulmate. You mean they wear masks to appear a perfect soulmate? I believe that. I believe that, Robin. Hey, Dion. Even with members only, the other peoples will have paid just to see it. Yeah, but we're not really talking about anything secret. We're just talking about just wishing, person wishing that they would have just picked differently when it comes to a baby daddy. Because I just couldn't imagine, I was just telling Jay, I was like, damn, when you think you got it bad and then you find out somebody else got it worse than you, You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about way, way worse than you. You like, God damn, how they deal with it. This is a strong individual, boy. Her and Cora are both strong, especially to be out here on social media and have to hold it down, have to continue to smile, have to be there for their children. You know what I'm saying? They got to put on oh my God, they got to put on a front, or not even really a front, but just a smile to keep from just wanting to snap into pieces. Like, oh my God, it has to be so hard. And then have to listen to the person lie. Oh my God, it's just crazy. I'm talking about lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Just crazy. She said, I dealt with verbal abuse, cheating, and lies, never physical abuse, but my kids witnessed everything. Isolation from friends and family was some of the things as well. Yep, that's probably one of the first things they try to do is isolate you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you, Jessica. She said they really going to get themselves in real big trouble. They think they can't be touched over what they are doing because they look like they never got in trouble, but they will now. Something Corey did to Carmen. Oh yeah, and didn't Corey? I don't know if with Corey's situation, did he give up his child or did he lose custody or visitation of his child? Because I know he walked away. He said F that, F Carmen, but he probably still bothered her. Do y'all think? I haven't really been keeping up on him. She said, I know that mess is so draining. It has to be. Oh my God. To be able to have to come out here and unless you just totally drown it out, but to see someone that is actually the father of your child, just a bogus liar, just so bad. Oh my God. It got to be the worst. It has to be absolutely the worst. Absolutely the worst, you know? I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it. I feel like I ain't picked bad after all. She said, Gene is real as long as they are living. Your children will become the golden child, the scapegoat, and the blind monkeys when the children try to please them because they don't know. Oh, wow. So are you saying, Judy, that the kids could possibly grow up and never really find out about the father? Never really understand that they got a narcissistic father? She said, no, he don't bother Carmen. He let her go. Oh, wow, he did? Now that's crazy. And you know, I just asked, do a narc really walk away? So a narc does walk away, right? I wonder, did he walk away because he know he's facing charges, kidnapping charges? Because he still got that legal problem that he has to deal with. So he totally walked away from his kids and everything. So did he sign his rights over or did the courts just take the rights? That's crazy, yo. So he just walked away from Carmen. I know he made a video and said, you know, she had them kids. I'm done with them kids. Her and them kids can go head on or something like that. Like that got to be deep. That she said, no, he went to court for the kidnapping charge. Oh, he already been to court? I mean, I know he went the first time, but they already had his trial? No, not this fast. Really? What was the outcome? Did they throw the charges out? Mm. Oh, 2 weeks ago? What was the verdict? She said, I would remain quiet and let him show the world what type of man I was dealing with. He wouldn't be able to hide his true colors forever. Now, that's true. She said, I don't know what happened. Oh, he went to court 2 weeks ago? Ooh, let me go find out what happened to Corey. Y'all better stop playing. Let me find out what happened to Corey. SSG Corey. Let's see. Are you sure? Because ain't nobody blogging on it. If you say he went to court 2 weeks ago, ain't nobody blogging on it, girl. I don't think he did. Hold on. I don't know. She said, and being bullied and judged by women who have likely gone through worse and most definitely can relate. Man, let me tell you. Oh my goodness. She said, let me see. My daughter asked me, out of all the men in the world, why did I choose him to be a father? Oh, God dang. Your daughter asked you that? Shit. Oh my God. That's quite different than me. My kids tell me that, Jay's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm like, God damn, what y'all trying to say? And it was like, no, I'm just saying, Mom, you got a good one. I'm like, my kids saying that shit, I don't stand a damn chance. You hear me? I don't stand a chance. She said narcs don't even like their own kids till they can gain supply from them ages 4 to 12 approximately, and then the kids begin to dislike the narc parent. Oh, wow. I don't think nothing he's been posting on X, so he didn't go to jail. Yes, the tea room was telling when he had court. Also, the tea room is covering that, Betty. I'm gonna have to go check that out. She said, I picked the worst deadbeat. I hate that for my kids. Ooh, I'm sure it's not the worst. I'm sure there's worse out there, baby. You probably think yours the worst, but I think that there's probably one out there that's worse. We always think we got it bad. You know what I mean? She said, just woke up. Hey, y'all. Hey, J. Lou. You going to be up all night if you just woke up. J. Lou, how many kids do you have? Do you wish that you would have swallowed your child? Hey, more, did you research Tiana yet? No, I haven't yet. Not yet. Mm-mm. She said, I think mine is the worst. Hey, Sandra said she got you beat, Betty. She said, you cannot have the worst. You cannot have the worst. That Corey lost after he got those kidnapping charges. Oh, wow. She said, no, when I say deadbeat, he's the worst. He don't do nothing at all. I'm sure there's not doing anything. And listen, I'm sure you don't have the worst because check this out. Not doing anything financially for the child, but harassing the mother and then lying about it publicly, right? I think that might be the worst. I don't know. What do y'all think? Not doing nothing for the child and then stalking and up here acting like you the best person ever. Now that got to be the worst. She said they can find out on their own years later, but in the meantime, the narcissistic father plays the children against each other. Mama is the golden child, and her older sister is a disgrace in his eyes. Oh, wow, that's crazy. She said, my mistakes are not worse than yours just because I am a woman. Oh, I don't know what Lunette talking about. But she said, mine never did anything. He has been locked up most of my child's life, very abusive and a stalker. Oh, yeah, you might have the worst, girl. She said, shit, we see the worst on social media. She said, I know I messed up with my kid's father, just deadbeat. Oh, my God. She said, more, I can't stand you. I have two and no way. Best baby father ever. If I wasn't so young and stupid, I would have did better. Oh, wow. So your kid's father is the best ever. That's good. Carmen got her divorce and was granted full custody. Oh. And the thing about it is he was trying to take custody of the kids away from her. He sure was. He was threatening her and everything. That's good that she got full custody. And they probably gave her full custody because of his felony charges. But that's good because he kept telling her all the time they was married, I'm going to take the kids from you. You're going to get deported. I'm going to take the kids from you. You're going to get deported. So now he can't even holler that I'm going to take the kids from you bullshit. That is absolutely crazy. They always try to hold that shit over your head. I'm going to take your kids. I'm going to take your kids. You ain't going to do jack. You ain't going to do nothing. Oh, you know what? Here, he going to update. Let me see. This one said there's an update. Hold on. Is somebody talking about him on here? Let me see.
Man, good morning, good morning. I had a long day yesterday, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Let's listen.
Tired of shit. I was trying to get this Chevelle ready, now get the Chevelle, take it back to a white boy today. Bro, we'll get all this shit fixed though. Right now, my barber just pulled up. I think she probably like 5 minutes away. Came down. She said she saw how we probably looking, man, and wanted to give me a free cut. See, that's why it's important to have good friends around you. That's a blessing, you feel me? So, I'm gonna get my hair cut today Friday. I don't even know what to get it to for real, for real. Like I said, I didn't know to take my Chevelle to my grandma. I ain't gonna take it. Somebody will actually pull it down. That's another good thing.
He looked like he's sleeping in some tent or something, but it says Corey cries after losing millions of dollars.
And like, see, I can't complain the money where I want to complain because shit could be worse. Damn, man, in my head, look how bro, I just been bumming, boy. I've been bumming. I've been so comfortable in the new tent, bro. Y'all had no clue. The old tent, man, I was not sleeping as good, but I actually can like sleep. The only thing now, bro, is like that sun.
Wait a minute, what do you mean sleeping in a tent? He's sleeping in a damn tent? Is he camping or is that his real, place of living? What the hell? He didn't went down that far?
Getting a little hot now.
Because, he became a millionaire. He said he was making $10 million when he was 19 years old, making $10 million a year. Can you imagine making $10 million a year and you lose it all?
I just I can feel that heat. Let me get the fuck out of here. Time to go. Shit, wow. It's hot as hell, okay. And I will keep my little hat on until I get my hair cut. Oh, my glasses. Time to get to it. Okay, looking good out here. Yeah, looking good, feeling good. Yeah, man, I got my barber here up clear. And bro, you come the same day, bro. I look bad.
Damn, the barber came all the way out there to cut his hair in the damn fields. Oh, jeez.
I've been looking home for like a minute now. I ain't gonna hold you like that. So yeah, welcome to the Coreyville. They here like my little store.
Oh, he went and got him a little tiny home or something.
You've been wondering why I'm sleeping here, but I tell them like this shit is sacred, bro. Like you come inside this building. I think we're gonna cut outside though. But I'm gonna let you sit inside real quick. You just tell me what you think. Got my radio on. Sometimes I get another voice to kind of like tune because I be by myself. I be feeling bad. Lonely and shit. For real. Y'all ever seen a home person get a haircut, bro? Somebody like the barber pull up to the spot, to the tent? That shit.
He said homeless. So is he telling people that he's homeless? Oh, geez, y'all. Really?
Real, dog. You don't see that shit down on real, bro. People ain't really going out come homeless there. And shout out to the guys that is. I seen a few videos where they ask them a lot of questions and stuff, like, just get a lot of game from them. But hey, so I don't know, man. I think.
Oh, that's his daddy's house. So he's really not homeless. He just lying. He's not homeless. He's lying. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you, Betty. He's just doing all this for content, trying to tell people that he homeless for content. Corey.
Whatever, right? Yeah. She won't tell now. So if anybody in Atlanta, y'all want to get a cut, this will cut my hair. This is the only person I that cut my hair in Alabama. I'm just bang with y'all. Nobody.
So that's Alabama? Oh wow. She said read the content. Right. Okay, for content. Okay, I see.
Yeah. So I kind of like this. And I can't afford it for real though. So, and not right now, cause like my haircut costs. I like to look good. I don't like to go for the cheap haircuts. You can miss me with that shit. Like, I was in a phone, but I'll probably get with a haircut to have my edge or cricket, hairline pushed out back. You feel me? Like I know I can't be the only one that real picky with a barber. Like every time I try a new barber, 9 times out of 10, it upset me. I get pissed off. Real shit. How long you been cutting? 5 years, 5, 6 years. Man, people been cut hair for 20 years and they still can cut for shit ridiculous. Well, so smooth game. So man, like I told you, I had a long night last night. It didn't rain. I wanted to vlog, man, but it was storming so bad, bro. Like I had other things to focus on rather than pulling this camera and recording what's going on. So like I was trying to make sure water don't get in the bottom of my tent. You feel me? Like that shit was like it was looking cold.
So he's at his daddy house, but he's tenting on the outside of his. He's sleeping in a tent on the outside of his daddy house. Like, make that make any sense? Like, why is he doing that?
I'm nervous about that. Trying to see what I want to do.
But luckily, you know, we made it out good. The storm lasted like good 20, 30 minutes. I think, if I'm mistaken, I went to sleep, so I don't know how long it rained while I was asleep. But while I was up, like 20, 30 minutes. Straight up. Yeah, I know I changed clothes in my tent. But I could change clothes in the storage. I ain't gonna be there, but I'm like so at the moment. It is what it is. I get up, man.
This is Corey. Y'all remember Corey and Carmen? What's Corey's last name, y'all? I can't think of Corey's last name. But this the one that got caught trying to kidnap them damn girls on the side of the road, and then he put them out after shooting in the damn out the window, trying to scam them and whatnot.
I open my bag up, change my clothes. I get out and start the day. You know, I just go out into the room and see like wet blessings come my way. Smooth. What shit?
Oh yeah, Corey Pritchett.
What shit? Oh, see something? You see something? Yeah, I hit the wood in it.
But y'all know he when he got his teeth done and everything, because Corey looked a hot ass mess before he got his teeth done, y'all. But he is still cute though.
Thank you. She, huh? That's a he. Okay. Long hair boss, my friend over there. My friend named Geico. So listen, he posted up and bought nobody. Geico? Yeah, named Geico. So look, he live on the mule. You feel me? Whenever he stayed in his habitat. So every time I go ride, I swear every time I go ride, he come to the front window and we just be ride.
Jay who said he handsome. She said, so is he poor now? He's trying to say he poor. He's trying to say he lost million. I don't know. Do y'all think he's still a millionaire?
Wow. Yeah. Boy. So smooth game. So look, man, this year, it's like we focused on. I'm gonna keep it bad with y'all, like, because it's like a lot of y'all can learn from my mistakes. All right, this year and moving forward, we focused on ownership. Yeah, we focused on ownership.
He's another content creator that made a lot of money and didn't buy shit.
Like for example, right? Look at this. If I didn't own his land, I'd be getting a haircut at the barbershop or some on the side of the street.
Oh, wait a minute. He said he owned that land? I thought you said that was his father's house. Does he own that land? Wow.
If they're comfortable on the side of the street without a hobos, lobby, and shit like that. But you know, I own my land, so I get to get my haircut on my land. You feel me? Look, I got power inside my cabin. Because if I ain't got power, I'll be mad. See, that's what I gotta do. I'm trying to figure out. I need to get like a. You don't see I can do it. I'm talking about with the girl man. Yeah, see what I need to do, bro. I need to try to find me a long extension cord, but I think that's gonna cost like $100-something. So I gotta be like, yo, how I spend my money, because you know I ain't in that mood to spend a lot of money. You feel me? Because I ain't in that situation right now. But once I get a long extension cord, I'll be able to run me an extension cord to my.
Then the last girl that he was dating revealed that he didn't even have $10,000 to his name.
My tent, so I can have some light at night. Right now I got no light. They did. I just turn my phone on when I hit the light. I turn my flash on right here. Yeah, I turn my flash on.
Yeah, I know, Jessica. He said he made $10 million when he was 19 years old. I want to say he in his 30s now, right? Is Corey in his 30s, y'all?
I just be looking at shit. When I read at nighttime, I just have a flash on reading. Because I ain't tripping on grateful. You know, sometimes I even use the moonlight, but it don't be too bright inside of the tent on the outside. It is what it is. Ownership is very important. See, when I started my career, right, and I did this shit, like, I actually made these decisions on purpose. But they just go to show you sometimes you think you're doing the right thing. It cannot be right, because what you don't know, you won't do. And that's as smooth as I can put it. A lot of times we don't know the purpose behind certain decisions that we make, right? So I feel like when I started out renting. You guys know I rented 5 mansions, right? So I rented one in 2019, one in 2020, 21, 22.
You see how he's saying he rented 5 mansions? He didn't own it. He rented all those houses that he was in, those big old houses. He was renting them, rented 5 mansions. Somebody with $10 million renting a mansion.
23. And one at 23, not at 23, no, 22. Oh, 23. Yeah, that was my last year. So 2023 was my last year renting my last house. And I was renting from the range $2,000 to $9,000. So between all them houses, they just went up. It started like 2,000 on the bleed.
But renting a house for $2,000, that ain't no damn mansion. 2,000, what?
It went to 3,000. Then it went to 4,500. Then it went to, if I'm not mistaken, I went from 45 all the way to 6. I'm thinking, and then it went from that to 9,000 a month. Now I spent $200-some thousand staying in that last house. So you gotta understand what I'm trying to show y'all real quick. The owners who actually own that house, they got $200,000 out of me, and they still own the crib. I could have put a down payment on that amount could have been a down payment on the house. That amount.
I don't see how you can make that much money and don't have like a manager, a financial advisor, or nothing like that. Like, really?
Could have paid the house off, damn near. You feel me? And I personally didn't want to buy a house, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to buy a house right now because I don't want to spend the area. I just want to, spend this time here, like do my videos, enjoy the moment, and move somewhere else. Now, at the time, I didn't want to buy a house because my young ass, I'm thinking that, man, if I buy this shit right now, I got to deal with it. I got to keep up with it. I don't want to stay here. It might be hard to sell. I had all the negative thoughts in my head when it came around, and so it kept me away from doing it. I'm telling y'all this for a reason. Y'all got to hit me out. This is what I just said, y'all. I had all the negative things, ideas in my head on what happened, all the negative causes. So it kept me from actually going to actually buying a house. So I almost bought a house. My first crib, I almost bought a house. I was kind of glad I didn't buy that house, but then now that I'm old and I look back, I'm like, damn, I should have bought that house. Because when I bought it, stayed in it, I could have stayed in it, you feel me? Paid money on it, whatever. I wanted to move up to the left and rented that house out, and somebody else would have paid that mortgage for me. I would still have ownership. So it was like, okay, even though I'm grateful to be able to experience that, live that life, and I'm still blessed to go do it again. Now I have the knowledge on how to do it. Most people don't think like this. So I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm to all the upcoming content creators, YouTubers, clothing designers.
There's some content creators that need to hear this.
Like, all y'all to give y'all money, y'all young. I'm tell y'all this shit here, y'all can hear me out. Y'all can go out and y'all can find on y'all own. Because either way it will happen. Start doing business, an LLC, create your trust. That's very important, especially if you got kids. All right. You want to actually go into real estate first. So wherever you stand at, right now you might stay in an apartment. Well, that's fine. But listen, stack up some money. Don't splurge all your money right now. Let me tell y'all why. Because when the money coming in, that's the best time to actually handle a big boy business. See, the black culture, we wasn't raised like this. So
How many content creators are saying this now? We're hearing this on Facebook. We're hearing this on YouTube. We're hearing so many content creators that was out here getting it. I'm talking about getting it hard, getting this money, getting this money, getting this money. And now they out here saying the same thing, I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have did this. You know what I mean?
So we don't know how to actually go into business. You feel me? See, once you start making your money, you can start saving your money and actually making big boy purchases. Ownership. So therefore, the money run dry, you got ownership. And my dad would teach me this shit, and he would tell me, I was trying to tell you, see, when you own everything, shit can get bad, people won't know. If money gets slow, you start to get fucked up a little bit, but you own everything, it ain't gonna hurt you as bad as if you don't own everything. Because if you rent shit, if you start lacking money, now you can't pay the shit that you owe on your car, your rent, certain other liabilities that you added on to your plate.
All right. Anyway,
now you start to look like
I can't play the whole live. I'm not gonna play Corey's whole live. But anyway, that's his live. I just saw the title. It said Corey cries after losing millions of dollars. So if y'all want to go see it, y'all can. That's on SSG. Actually, it's Life with Corey SSG. But anyway, I don't know if he was charged or did they drop the charges? I don't know. That's what I want to find out. I want to find out, did they drop the charge? So it looks like he's living in now that I look at his, so he moved back home to Alabama with his family. He was in Texas. Oh, I see what he's doing. So he doing videos making it look like he's living in a tent. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looking at his page, he got these different backgrounds and like he's living in some type of tent. But anyway. So nevertheless, honey, it says hard times. It says Corey SSG goes broke building $10 million neighborhoods. Anyway. But she said he was humbled. Are you talking about during that video right there? Somebody definitely needs to hear this. He out there blowing that GoFundMe money already. Listen, girl, listen. Thank you, Troy Parks. Happy Mother's Day to you too, baby. Oh, Miss B said I can't listen to him because he sounds so dumb. He's young though. He's in his 30s. I want to say Corey might be 31, 32. Let me see how old Corey is. How old is Corey Pritchett Jr.? He is... Oh, Corey's only 26? I thought Corey was in his 30s, so he's not even... He's 26, y'all. He's only 26 years old. He said he became a millionaire at 19 years old. Can you imagine $10 million at 19? He said, but I'm blessed to be able to do it again if he wanted to. Yeah, he actually can make more money, you know, if he stayed focused. But I think he's just another one that let that money go to his head. You know what I mean? Because he was young. Yeah, no, he's not even 30. He's 26. So, you know, he still got time to grow. He still got time to learn. You know what I mean? If he was able to make $1 million at 19, he'll make it again. If he don't go to jail or anything like that, he'll make it again. She said, no, he's young. Yeah, he is young, 26 years old. He'll make it again. He still got time. You know what I mean? She said, I wonder if they picked up the truck yet. He's been in that car for the last few days. Well, when I looked at the thumbnail, it looked like he was working on a truck. Oh, no, there was a car. Okay, never mind. Oh, they're supposed to be coming to pick up his truck? Damn, he getting a repo? He said, my car show was a complete disaster. He don't get the views like he used to. You remember Corey used to get millions and millions of views. He barely getting 30, 40,000. Well, some of them I see 50,000, but he used to get a lot of views. Corey done fell off. And let me see how much Carmen getting. Carmen probably over there getting the views. Let me see how much Carmen getting. See, that's what happened when these men come out here and dog these women out. They end up doing better. Let's see what she's doing. All About Carmen. Hell yeah, All About Carmen is getting 500,000 views, 800,000, 89. Okay, that's 89,000, 100,000. Yeah, her view 518K. Yeah, her views are way better than his. 200,000, 495,000. Carmen is definitely getting the views. Damn, I know you feel like shit. Carmen is definitely getting the views. Did he steal her? He took her page, where they had like 2 million followers or something like that. He took it and deleted it or something, right? And she started all over. And now she got 410,000. He took her page. And now she over there getting the damn views. She over there making money. Ain't mad at her shit. Ain't mad at Carmen at all. The system knew how to get these young ones. Yeah. If he's close with his daddy, though, he probably should have listened to his daddy. She said, yes, if they remain humble, people like to see a comeback story. Yeah, I believe he's going to come back. He'll bounce back. I believe so. You know, as long as he don't get locked away for a long time, I think he'll come back. One thing about it, you know, if you got the mindset, you can make it. It's out there to make. She said he didn't delete it. He still got it. Oh, he didn't delete it. He just took her off of it. Hey, baby girl 76. So he still got it. He didn't give it back to her. He gonna take her 2 million page. She had to rebuild her own page back up. That's crazy.
And she said when he made the millions, she didn't see it. He took it all. He didn't even give it to her. You know that video that she said you made Diddy look like an angel? She got 2 million views on that. She made a bag, baby. She probably made about $20,000-$30,000 off of that one damn video. Damn. Baby. She said, hey, more, wait till you start getting 400,000 views. Ooh, girl, Miss Magnificent, honey, in the name of the Father, child, I wish. We'll see. Maybe once I completely, like detach, be all over this, like done with it, done with it, done with it. I am done with it, but it's gonna take a little time because they're gonna meddle. I said something today on my Facebook page, and here they come. Didn't have nothing to do with him, and here they come. But that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna poke because they want you to say something. They want you to, and then you don't realize you're like, damn, they that thirsty, they that desperate. Really? I like you. You know what I mean? She said, wait, damn, just for views. What are you talking about, J. Lou? She said, yes, I can't wait until she get there either. Oh, you talking about 400K? Girl, I don't know what I do if I have 400 people listening to my videos, but, we'll see. I don't think you need 400,000 people listening to your videos to actually have a decent channel. But, the more the merrier, but, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you need it. Hey, Needy, happy Mother's Day, girl. She said you could do it. Just stay doing current topics and use your hashtags such as FYP current time. I do need to start doing better with my. I was using a program at one time, and then I stopped using it. But I need to start back. So we'll see. I got some favorite content creators that I look at. They're very good, but they've been out here like 5, 6, 7 years or whatever. So it takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. She said, yes, it grows the page. Yes. I'm at, where am I at now? Let me see. I am at, I'm doing my page is slowly growing. It doesn't grow fast. My page is now at 13,943. So I need about 57 more to have 14,000 followers, subscribers, or whatever. But it'll get there. I don't be sweating it like that. I like my little, small group of people that I can communicate with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too big, and I don't be knowing where y'all at. I be looking at y'all in the audience like, wait a minute, where y'all at? Hello? Where are y'all at, baby? Then I have 400,000 people watching my videos. That means I have 1,500 Kims in there. You know what I mean? She said, yeah, I just hit 1K today. You did. Good job, girl. Are you monetized? If not, you need to get monetized. You just hit 1K. Congratulations, Marlon. Everybody give Marlon a big round of applause for meeting 1K today, girl. Happy Mother's Day, Kelly. She said, remember when you only had 1,000 in due time? Just watch. Yeah, I remember only having 1,000. I do remember that. I do remember only having 1,000. I do. Yes. Probably couldn't see 13,000 either. I remember being told that I wouldn't have more than 5,000 people watching me or subscribing to me. You ain't gonna get no more than 5,000 people. Ain't nobody tell nobody like you. Like, what? Oh goodness. She said I was here when she had 1,000. Yep. If y'all not subscribed to Marlon's page on Facebook, y'all need to run over there and subscribe. She be doing some good content. She be doing some good stuff with those videos and whatnot. Yes, indeed. She said a standing ovation. Okay. Hey, Outlaw Bella. She said, yes, her page is funny as fuck. It is. It is definitely funny, girl. Definitely funny. She said, I'm subscribed. You be having me rolling. Girl, I don't know what app you use to do them videos, but they do be funny. They be funny. Yes, she do. And then you know what? Our girl Camille, she got a new page too. Let me see. If y'all don't have it, let me drop it in the chat. I think I followed it today. She got a backup page. I need to get my backup page going too. Oh, it won't even let me click on oh, yeah, it will. Well, is this her backup page? I don't know if this is her backup page. Hold on. Well, which one is her backup page? She says, he's mad now. I'm about to be mad. I'm about to make him madder. Follow the backup page. Oh, let me drop the backup page. Oh, she already got 1.k followers, girl. How do you share it, though? Let me share her page. Just in case. She's the other one. He went on a striking spree. The loser. She said, Marna, love your page. It keeps me laughing. Yes, if you ever want some comedy, baby. Yeah, here go the backup page right here. She already put stuff up. The more people. I like the face that Camille gives. She said, hey, Mr. Moore in chat, I would have to watch the replay. Yeah. We weren't really talking about much. We were just talking about, again, how you really don't pick your baby daddies, but you do pick your baby daddies, and how you sometimes you wish you just would have swallowed, you know what I mean? Instead of having to go through the bullshit. 18 years is a long time to be going through the bullshit. Wonder can God cut it in half, you know what I mean? Make these kids grown at 8 years old instead of 18, child. Ain't nobody got time for it. Be like, I can't do you for no damn whole 18 years. She said, he is following the backup page too. More. Oh yeah, I'm sure, girl. All his accounts too. All of them. Every last one of them. Child, I ain't never met a stalker in real life. But they out here, baby. The stalkers are out, child. Oh, Lord Jesus. She said, any videos you do with Don have me pissy. Do y'all notice our age has no content unless he's subbing Bree, and he knows it? I know that shit hurts his soul. People don't really like him. Yeah, unfortunately, I do feel sorry for Bree, because I'm pretty sure Bree just want to just move on. You know what I'm saying? And just live her life and be a mother, a good ass mom to her kids. But unfortunately, she got, out of the baby daddy bunch, she got one bad seed in the mix, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I would feel worse for my child, because my child have to deal with him. I really would. If I was Bree, my heart would bleed for my child. I don't understand why that joker just don't get a job in technology since he loves the internet. Well, why get a job when you can just manipulate people and act like a victim and, lie, you know what I'm saying? Harass, lie, seek sympathy, lie again. But I will tell you this, and that's one good thing, that we are going to move on and just let him speak loudly for himself. I wanted to tell y'all something earlier, but I can't really say it right now. But just know this. I'm going to tell you something. Just know something is brewing, okay? I can't tell y'all what it is. Just know that. But something is definitely brewing. And that's about it. Because I'm gonna put my big old foot in my damn mouth if I keep talking. But something is brewing. So just follow. Just follow. Just follow the lead. Okay. But he's gonna speak for himself. You know, his behaviors, his content, his actions is all gonna speak for itself. You just wait. He's been doing it anyway. She says, I be up late laughing at your videos and be waking my husband up. Sometimes I be laughing at stuff on the internet too, and I bust out laughing real loud. I bust out laughing real loud. Then I'll be like, oh shit. She said 50, 60 is knocking on his door. Yes, I can't wait until this is all over. Yeah, but when you say all over, what do you mean when you say all over? Because do you really think that he'll stop harassing her? That's not going to happen. Well, that's not true. Let me take that back. I'm going to take that back. It's just going to take a judge to make it happen, okay? That's what's going to have to take, a judge. Because it's not going to happen naturally. Let me just say it like that. It's definitely not going to happen naturally. It's going to have to be a judge. But nevertheless, we still rallying behind, you know, our little baby sis Bree. She said 18 plus years is a long time. When a narcissist father tells you, my children will always come back to me behind the scenes, he has spoken ill will on your name to your children. Oh, I believe that, Judy. I believe all narcissists speak ill of you to the kids, all of them. I believe all narcissists do that. I believe they speak bad about the mothers all the time. She said, what is... I don't know. I don't know if you can retire from content creation or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure they don't get no damn 401k or nothing. You got to build your own 401k. You got to put something to the side, baby. Okay, Sean. You know that one number cat. That one number cat, baby. But anywho, I still feel sorry for Bree. However, that's why we're going to rally behind her and continue to lift her up and just, you know, lift her up, y'all. We're going to continue to lift Bree up and just hope that she, you know, get through this. She will. She going to get through this. Because one thing I will say, you ain't going to win playing dirty. No one wins playing dirty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dirty, dirty, dirty. So it just doesn't happen. You know, let's just keep it a bug. It does not. So anyway, y'all, but I'm about to get off because, you know, it is 10:47. So that's not too bad. Still early to me, actually. She said, yes, I can't wait for the positive content. I know, Katie May. She said he would have to go to jail at this point in order to stop. That might be true, Lady TH. That may be unfortunately true. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And I am going to enjoy the rest of my evening. She said, how does it feel to be an empty nester? Well, you know, it felt funny because I'm just so used to just asking my daughter, does she want something to eat? I don't know why. Now I'm understanding why she used to tell me, Mommy, you treat me like a baby. You treat me like a baby. I'm like, damn, I'm always like, you want something to eat? You want something to eat? You want some salmon? You want some rice? You want this? You want some grits? You want some biscuits? You want some sausage? You know? But now it's like, my God, but I don't know. It's just me and Jay. But the house does feel bigger. You know what I mean? So, but it's okay. I asked him, I said, are you going to even go up to the other room? I mean, upstairs. He said, yeah, I was up there today. I said, you went up there? He said, yeah. He said, did you go up there? I said, no, you know, I ain't going upstairs, but I do need to go upstairs. You know what I mean? Because if not, like, why have upstairs? Our next house need to be just a one level. Because when you ain't got nobody upstairs, like, why go upstairs? I think I'm just going to go upstairs and just watch a movie just because tomorrow. She said, I know you miss her. Yeah, I talked to her twice today. Actually, 3 times because she just flew back in this morning. So I talked to her 3 times. She was like, Mom, I'm never doing a 24-hour turnaround trip. So she learned her lesson from that one. She did a 24-hour turnaround. Flew to North Carolina and flew back. She's like, it was so hectic in the airport and this and that. I'm just exhausted. I'm tired, you know. She said, I'm not ready to be an empty nester. We was empty nesters before, you know, when she was in college doing her undergrad. She said, I got some time, unfortunately. Oh, you do? Yeah, we empty nesters. But we got a family reunion coming up soon. And then after the family reunion, we're getting our grands for a week. So that's going to be really fun. That's going to be busy, busy, busy. I don't think we get all 10. I think we're only getting a few of them. Let me see, 1, 2. I think we're going to only get 4 of them. Well, 5 of them. I forgot. Okay, 5 of them. She said, I love being an empty nester. Do you? Do what you want to do when you want to do it, huh? You all the way empty, though. You don't even have a man there talking about some what you cooking. What we eating today? What you cook? Child, if I ain't had no man in the house, I don't know what I'd do. For real, for real. Oh, Lord, what would I do? She said that food really got people thinking he shut him more up. Girl, let him think it, child. Miss Magnificent, I promise you, let him think that, child. That joker sent me a piece of useless ass piece of paper. Y'all know. Let me tell you something. Y'all come in there. 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 Smart people knows a cease and desist means not a damn thing. If him and any of those dumbass supporters want to think a cease and desist is, first of all, not even signed. First of all, don't have. Let me tell you what the joke is. When I tell you this don't have, y'all, I'm going to post it. Matter of fact, I'm about to do it right now. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. I know I don't have to. I'm just going to do it anyway. Just for shits and motherfucking giggles, honey. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, baby. Only smart people, though, child, when I tell you. Only smart people. Child, the joker ain't even signed the shit. Child, he must ain't never been in no real job, no military, no nothing, child. What's a fucking document? Ain't even got a signature on this bitch. Redo. All right, let me show y'all something. All right, hold on. This is for shits and giggles. Seriously. Oh, let me turn my Wi-Fi back on. It says I don't have my Wi-Fi. She said, I believe Ranker Fingers helped him with all these strikes and defamations. No, I don't believe that. There's no defamations. He just did a damn cease and desist. When I tell you this shit is bullshit, girl, you know how many I've gotten? You know how many of these I've gotten? At least the one that came from the trigger freak trigger preacher came from an attorney. Did I ever tell y'all that? If I didn't, I should have. That one came from an attorney. This shit came from his fucking house. When I tell you this piece of bullshit, I'm just going to cover up my address as if y'all don't already fucking know it, but I'm just going to cover it up anyway. Just in case we got some damn loser out there. Y'all, now I told y'all I'm going to show y'all something. She said, how you get it more? He mailed that shit to my house. I didn't get served. He's telling people I got served. This shit came in regular ass mail. This shit came in the fucking mailbox. You hear me? You got served. I'm like, this nigga's lying to these people. Why? I don't know. All right, y'all. Let me. Y'all gonna laugh. Y'all about to laugh. Y'all about to make me fucking laugh. But this, you would think people are just a little bit smarter, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. If they're not, they not. Shit, you can't help because some people dumb as fuck. All right, let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun, y'all. Then he put Miss Johnson, MS, like I ain't all the way married. This nigga is lame as fuck. You hear me? This shit came in my fucking mailbox. All right, do y'all see this? It says Miss Johnson, MS Johnson. Nigga, my name is Morris Davis Johnson. You bitch. Motherfucker, it's so fucking weird. Hold on, let me zoom this in some more. It's got to be the lamest fuck nigga out here. All right, here we go. It says harassment, defamation, cyberbullying. He did this shit to appease them old Looney Tune ass weirdos over there. Because that's the only ones jumping fucking up and down like seals. Fuck out of here. Well, hold on. I'm writing you personally to inform you. Hold on, let me get my goddamn ruler. Let me get my ruler. Let's play a little bit, y'all. Let's play a little bit, honey. Let me tell you something. This nigga put in here some harassment, defamation, cyberbullying. Dear Miss Johnson, I am writing to you personally to formally demand that you immediately cease and desist from your ongoing actions that constitutes online harassment, defamation, and cyberbullying against me through your social media platform. Your repeated posting and dissemination of false, harmful, and malicious statements about me are not only deeply distressing, but are also unlawful under the laws of the state of Florida. Does he live in Florida or do I live in Florida? Like, nigga. He out there jumping up and down and shit. He out there jumping up and down. I sent her a piece of paper. I fucking typed up a piece of paper and mailed it in the mail. And I'm standing on business. Nigga, you got fucking Florida. It's a whole joke. This is an embarrassment, bitch. Who lives in Florida? You little bitch. And it's just funny. The big fat cells over there like, he shot her the fuck up. This nigga need me, okay? He needs me, okay? Hell, a dog would have been able to put the state of Texas on the state. Nigga, bye. Y'all, anyway. And relevant federal status. Under the laws of the state of Florida and relevant federal statuses. Statutes, I'm sorry. These actions constitute defamation, including, listen, when you are, anyway, I ain't gonna tell them shit. Figure it out. These actions constitute defamation, including libel and slander, harassment, and intentional inflictions of emotional distress. Accordingly, I demand that you immediately stop publishing or republishing any content that contains false, defamatory, or harassing statements about me. Cease all forms of online or offline harassment, defamation, or cyberbullying directed at me because my breath stinks. Refrain from encouraging others to engage in similar content because you my mama. Your content has caused me substantial reputational and personal harm. I'm broke because of you. Because I wasn't able to manipulate people enough and shake that fucking can hard enough on YouTube for them fucking loser bitches to give me more money. These actions have triggered further hostile behaviors from others and are not protected under the First Amendment, as the statements are not expressive or opinion, but demonstrably false and injurious assertions. I also demand that you remove all content and references to me from your social media platform. Bitch, please refrain from making any further statements, whether public or private, that refers to me or affect my reputation and livelihood. Your breath stank, nigga. Permanently discontinue any involvement in campaigns or discussions intended to damage my character. My campaign is going to be, we see you, Bree, bitch. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. The next one says, hold on. Let me pull it up. It says, this nigga didn't even sign it because he's a dumb fucking ass. Anyway, it says, this letter serves as, hold on, let me get my mirror. Let me get my ruler. I'm sorry, let me get my ruler. Here we go. Here's my ruler. This letter serves as official notice that if you fail to comply with these demands within 5 business days of receiving this letter, I will pursue all appropriate legal remedies without further notice. This may include civil litigations for injunctive relief and monetary damages. Nothing in this letter, except for the state of Florida, waives any of my legal rights or remedies, all of which are expressly reserved. Please govern yourself accordingly. Sincerely, Robert, and I forgot to sign this fucking shit. You piece of shit. Try again, ho. Don't talk about some you got served. Nigga, you mailed this to me. And put his fucking address on it, too. He could have at least had it coming from a law office like that other damn girl. That other crazy ass woman. When I tell you this nigga said, you got served, nigga, you didn't serve where? Nigga, you sent this to the mail. Anyway, y'all, I swear to Jesus, only illiterates. And that's why sometimes you gotta laugh, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta bust out and fucking laugh. You hear me? She said he copied and pasted a letter from online and didn't have, since God gave him the proofreader before mailing. The Florida statutes are different from Georgia, not notarized or signed, null and void. When I tell you, when I got the one from the Trigger Preacher, honey, it had a law office name and everything. You know what I'm saying? She paid probably $250 to go in there and get one. But I ain't paid no attention to it. I ripped that bitch up online and kept talking about her ass. A cease and desist is nothing, y'all. Okay? Trust me when I tell you. It's just a warning. It's shut up before I sue you, bitch. I'm going to sue you, bitch. That's what a cease and desist is. It's shut up. I'm going to sue you, bitch. I'm going to sue your ass. I'm sick of you talking about me. Let me scare you right quick online and act like you don't fucking know what it means. Bitch, please. You know how many of them bitches I done got? But again, the reason why I'm moving on, please don't believe what he say. I just want to move in a different direction, only because we do make him relevant. We really do. She said, wait, it came in the mail or more. Hell yeah, this bitch came in the mail. That shit came in the motherfucking mail. That shit came in the motherfucking mail. You hear me? This nigga talking about some you got served. Nigga, you ain't served shit. You sent me a useless ass piece of paper. Even the other one from the other girl came in the mail. They both came in the mail. I got like 3 or 4 of them, actually. They all came in the mail. Ain't no sheriff have ever served me with no cease and desist. Never, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Now, I got served with Miss White paperwork. I got served with Miss White. I got served with Creisha's. Did I get served with Creisha? I think I did get served with Creisha. And I got served with, oh no, I didn't get served with Ashley. It came in. How did I get Ashley's? I want to say that shit came in an email. No, I don't know how I got served with Ashley's. I got to go back. Should have more said I got 3 or 4. Yeah, I got 3, 4, or 5. Hell, I got a lot of cease and desist. One person sent me one more than once. Child died. God, let's stop playing with me. She said that's how he tricked Sierra out of that baby. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. That shit came in the motherfucking bell. I said, but I will say, she said, I bet right now he pulled out his white out and about to lick another envelope. I ain't even put my whole name on that bitch. He said, Miss Johnson. Bitch, my name Davis Johnson. You fuck face. But anyway, no, he needs us for clout, so, that's just what it is. I realized that, sis realized that he literally need us. And not only him, his delusional ass seals, they need us too. They need us for clout. When I tell you they about the dumbest. Yeah, he put Florida on there. Me and my husband read it together. He was like, who the fuck did this? I said, look at the day. He said, Lord, help him, Jesus. Help him. I wasn't even going to make fun of him. I was just going to let him have it, y'all. But fucking baby. I wasn't even going to do it. I was just going to let him have it. Have a little fun. Lie to your people. Get your, you know what I'm saying? Go on and get your 5 minutes of clout, nigga. You need it real bad. He said he needs some money to pay his child support. So I was just going to go on and let him have it. But little nigga. She said, that's a damn shame. They trying their hardest to take you down, and all of them were declined. Child, every last one of them denied, decline, denied, decline, denied, decline, denied, decline. You hear me? He gonna get this work. But no, seriously, I'm not gonna be doing no live videos on him though, for real. She said, Amor, is Justin back with Summer? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Summer would be a damn fool if she go back to that dude. Any dude like to get that, let me just say it like that. I don't know. She said, I wouldn't make a soul that lying on me to be quiet. Pay attention. We see you breathe. Exactly. But the reason why I wasn't even going to come out and say anything about what he did is because, for one, she said, my sister, the attorney, is sitting here laughing so hard, tears rolling down her face. I'm ready for bed, but they are talking about watching the comedy show. Pay for an attorney, sir. You got coins now. But the reason why I did is because I wasn't going to say anything. The reason why I wasn't going to say anything is because I was like, I know why he did it, and I understand. He did it because he wants to justify where the $6,000 is going, and he wants them to think that he stood on me. He wanted them to think he stood on business instead of just taking the money and paying rent. So I was like, damn, Amor, just let him have it. He does need his rent paid and shit like that. Just let him have it or whatever. So that's why I wasn't even going to say anything. I was like, Amor, just let him go over there and have fun and or whatever. But he wanted them to think that he really spent that money. Girl, nigga, if you don't... I was gonna just let him have it. I was, y'all. Like, just let him have it. He needs something to say. You know what I mean? Hey, because when he show up on June the 2nd and he don't have no lawyer, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why you ain't get custody? You ain't got the lawyer. What the fuck did you do with our money? I served Nate. And it cost 6,000. I served her. I served Nate. And it cost 6 G's. He had to justify. He gotta justify some type of way. So I was gonna let him have it. I was just gonna let him have it. Y'all done sport the damn plan. It's y'all damn fault. y'all fault. I was gonna let him have it. I was gonna let him have it. Like, you know what? I know what he's doing. So let me let my son just have it because he gotta justify what he do with that money, child. Instead of just telling them folks he gotta pay a few bills. Instead of telling them that he gotta pay a few bills, he said, I'm standing on business. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm standing on business, bitch. My name Wanda, and I'm standing on business. This is your last warning, bitch. Oh, Jesus. He said, let me lick this envelope right quick and put this bitch in the mail. I'm going to the post office on your ass, bitch. Oh my God. Jesus. Listen, I was gonna let him have it, y'all, but hey, she said, read it. Y'all messy as fuck. She talking about some read it again. Okay, hold on. Let me get my ruler. I gotta get my damn ruler. All right, hold on. It says, cease and desist demand harassment, defamation, and cyberbullying. Dear Miss Johnson, comma, I am writing to you personally to formally demand that you immediately cease and desist from your ongoing actions that constitute online harassment, defamation, and cyberbullying. Against me through your social media platform. Now, it's funny that he says that your ongoing actions that constitute online harassment, defamation, and cyberbullying against me through social media platform. Nigga, you told us the other day that you make us talk. Make it. He's I'm unbothered with the lies. I make y'all talk about me. Which one is it? Your repeated posting and dissemination of false, harmful, and malicious statements about me, making videos, letting people hear my voice on it. It is just distressing me out. I am deeply distressed listening to what I done said and getting caught in lies, but are also unlawful under the laws of the state of Florida and relevant federal statutes. These actions constitute defamation, including libel and slander, harassment, and intentional inflictions of emotional distress. I'm distressed out because you playing my words and it's getting 100K views and I'm bothered. Accordingly, I demand that you immediately stop it. Stop publishing or republishing any content that contains false, defamatory, or harassing statements about me. Stop playing my voice on videos because I want to come out here and lie to people and let them not know the real me. Cease all forms of online or offline harassment, defamation, or cyberbullying directed at me. Now, I don't know what the cease all forms of online and offline. What the hell does that even mean? It was just in the damn letter that he copied off the internet, and that's why he says something about offline. Anyway, he said refrain from encouraging others to engage in similar content or conduct. Your conduct has caused me substantial reputational and personal harm. That's the same thing that Ashley said in her defamation case against me too, with her lying big wide nose ass. These actions have triggered further hostile behavior from others and are not protected under the First Amendment, as the statements are not expressive of opinion. Yes, they are, but demonstrably false and injurious assertions. Well, tell me how they're false. Let me know that. I also demand that you remove all your content of me, because I don't want nobody to hear my lies and references to me from your social media platform immediately. Refrain from making any further statements, whether public or private, that refers to me or affect my reputation and livelihood. What livelihood, nigga? You ain't got, you broke, nigga, okay? Permanently discontinue any involvement in campaigns or discussions intended to damage my character. Nigga, you damage your own character. This letter serves as official notice that if you fail to comply with these demands within 5 business days of receiving this letter, I will pursue all appropriate legal remedies without further notice. This may involve civil litigation for injunctive relief, monetary damages. Nothing in this letter waives any of my legal rights or remedies, all of which are expressively reserved. He don't even know what that means. Please govern yourself accordingly. Sincerely, Robert, stanky bread, little ankles, humpback, nasty, lying, manipulative dude, liar. That dude right there, child. Anyway, that's what that useless piece of ass paper says, okay? She said read platinum, read platinum comment. All right, where is it at? She said, dummy sent a letter referencing a Florida law, but not mention the statute as case law. Don't you live in Texas? And he's in Georgia. Now you can sue him for bullying because he sent it to your. My thing is, what dumb motherfucker, right? What dumb motherfucker email you I'm not email, but mail you a useless piece of paper and then get online and I'm standing no business. I'm standing no business. You can't talk about me, bitch, but I can talk about you, you lame asshole nigga. Take that motherfucking useless piece of paper and wipe that shit from around your damn mouth. Why don't you do that? Anyway, but like I said, we moving on, child, okay? But they already started bad. We might as well end it on the same. No, he really think he's smart. Not with me. He think let me tell you something, y'all. Let me just say this, and then we done after this live. Motherfucker said my team over there, my team is in them private chats and they paying. Nigga, you a content creator just like them. I wish a content creator would say my team talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Using me as a flunky. He using them little slow motherfuckers over there as flunkies. My team. He got them content creators buying fucking memberships to my live, my private live, and reporting back to him talking about my team in them lives. I said, this nigga. I said, them content creators over there, them old itty bitty ass over there working with him. He got content creators working for him, my team. They gonna bring it back to me. They gonna tell me everything. OMG. Whoa, Lord. She said him and AC used the same cease and desist template. Oh my God. She said read platinum other message. Well, damn. She says, Sissy said, tell a boy to take it to the police and tell them he's bullying and harassing you by sending it to your home, not in a legal context, and you can get a valid cease and desist against him ASAP. Oh, Jesus. I ain't stunned that little nigga. You hear me? He just, hey, he had to justify what he did with the money. He had to have them people think that he was using it properly. They're going to be like, well, what you doing with the money? I said, I see something. I told her, shut up. I told her, please shut up. Please shut up. A cease and let's look it up together, y'all. Let's look up what a cease and desist is. Let's do it together, okay? A cease and desist. Let's find out what the meaning of a cease and desist is. It is a cease and desist. Hold on.
Cease and desist.
A cease and desist is denoting a legal enforceable order from a court or government agency directing someone to stop engaging in particular activity. That shit didn't come from a government agency, nor did it come from a court. It came from, let me see, somewhere in Atlanta on Lakeside Drive or some shit like that. Something on Lakeside Drive. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who live on Lakeside Drive. He could at least spend $250 and send it through legal Zoom. At least I would have went through legal Zoom. At least I would have went through legal Zoom. Somebody on Lakeside Drive. I don't know who live on Lakeside Drive, but it says it's a cease and desist is a letter issued by a government entity called a cease and desist order. It's a warning and impeding judicial enforcement, honey. It is not no goddamn memo from your kitchen counter. Does this motherfucker say it came from an agency? This bitch came from his house. That bitch said Lakeside Drive. This right here said a cease and desist comes from a government agency or a court, baby. It is issued by a government entity, okay? Or a court, okay? It says enforceable order from a court or... So that's not even a cease and desist. That's a motherfucking memo that he wrote. Let me just pull up. Can you write your own? Can you write your own cease and desist letter? Whether you are experiencing harassment or infringements of your copyright, sending a cease and desist letter is an option available to you. This is from LegalZoom. It says they are relatively simple to write up and you don't even need an attorney to serve them. Hold on, this is what it says. It says, wait a minute, it says, hold on, that's not it. It says, what justifies a cease and desist letter? When you send someone a cease and desist letter, you're asking them nicely to stop engaging in particular activities that is harmful to you in some way. In addition to identify the specific activities, the letter should also outline the potential consequences of not complying with your request. Let me see if I can run this through the internet to see where he get it from. It says the legal basis of which the sender is claiming the infringement. It says supporting evidence of the infringement, a clear demand to identify, stop engaging in infringing activities and potential consequences, legal actions in the event of a non-compliance. All right. It says, And you know what a cease and desist is? You know what? I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Anyway, it's just a warning. It's saying, can you please, very please, nicely stop engaging? She said he addressed you as MS. It's MRS. Girl, he said MS Johnson. Child, he don't even know my name. Lord Jesus. He wasn't talking to me. I don't know who the fuck he was talking to, because that ain't even my name. She said, you done gonna be mad at you for exposing his secrets. Well, he gonna be just fine, child. She said, see if it has to be signed. Okay, let me see. Does it have to be signed? Hold on. Does a cease and desist? Hold on. It have to be signed. Sign. It says no, actually it says no, a cease and desist letter do not have to be signed by the sender. While the sender name and contact information should be included, is not a legal binding document and doesn't require a signature. So it's a non-legal binding document. Okay, it's just a preliminary, a warning, or a notification of a potentially legal issue. They are not court ordered or contracts that require signatures for enforcement. So the main purpose of a cease desist is to inform the recipient of a problem and demand that they stop their behaviors or activities in questions. It's a step taken before potentially pursuing legal actions. Okay, so I guess now that he done this, honey, we should be expecting a lawsuit within the next few days. Okay. We should be expecting. But let me do an image lookup right quick. Let me see where he got that from. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Well, one surely came up, and let me see what it says. Oh, I can't read that one. Oh, I can't read that one either. They so tiny. Hold on. Hold on. This one right here says, a cease and desist for online harassment, cyber stalking, or harassment that involves unwanted contacts like repeated emails or calls. A cease and desist letter is a formal step you can take on your own terms, and it can be the first major move to stop the harassment. Well, I don't harass nobody. I don't go to his chat. I don't talk directly to him. I do this from the comfort of my own very own channel. You would think that he would understand, honey. I've had two people file harassment against me, and they were both denied. They were both denied. Okay. So I don't bother him. I just do content on my own page. However, he bothers me. He has come to my chat plenty of times and told me to suck his little weenie until it was dry. Now that's some nasty ass work, baby. He was in your comments all the time. Shit. In my comments and made video after video after video about me. Call me 130 bitches and hoes. Baby, this is mutual combat. You cuss me out, I cuss you back the fuck out. Stanky breath. Joker? Anyway, she said, I swear he's the dumbest. He is, honey. He is. He doesn't know what it means. He can't just fight people and think they can't fight his old bitch ass back. He's a bitch ass is what he is. A whole bitch is what he is. Won't leave his ex alone for nothing in the world. She said, did you see that he was out last night with a big old expensive martini? No, I did not, because I don't really care. But no, I didn't see he was out last night. No, I don't look at him like that now. She said, make him spend that GoFundMe money on an attorney. He gonna need more than a GoFundMe money fucking with me. Okay? He's gonna need way more than a GoFundMe money. I'm gonna make you spend your money, honey. You hear me? He took folks' money for the club. What you say, for the club, and what? Though those who sent him to GoFundMe got played big time. I am going to keep exposing him. You know, let me tell you something. There is no need to keep exposing him, to be honest with you, because baby, when I tell you my videos reached 113,000, I got like 1,400 comments on one of the videos. People out there know that this joker is full of shit. They know. And the thing about it, I use his own words, baby. Own words, child. Own words. He was so mad that he was on there contradicting himself, lying and shit. But he saw that video got 113, and he's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh my God, I can't sit out here. A lot of these people no more. But anyway, he a whole liar. Child, I take all them damn videos and be like, Your Honor, hold on a second. Let me let you hear right quick. And here goes some more shit. Why not? She said, when are you going to understand that you the GOAT, child, and is? You hear me? She said, right. He even said his team will report back to him, said in your private life, that's only makes him look bad. Exactly. His team, a bunch of flunkies, you know what I mean? Bunch of rejects, a bunch of people that couldn't fit the B outfit in the beginning. They couldn't wear it, so they had to go over there and be a flunky for him. This joke is just hilarious. He's just so hilarious. Oh my gosh. She said it's giving he went to the Kiko's. This joker, somebody on Lakeview Drive, child. I don't know who the fuck that was, but somebody sent that shit to me. That useless piece of damn paper. Oh, thank you, Katina, for $20. I appreciate that. Look, you didn't have to, but I appreciate it. She said, hey, more in chat. We gonna have the last laugh always, baby. I can't wait to motherfucking breathe free. You know what I mean? So more, you have 5 sisters. Wait a minute, you have 5 sisters up glued to the TV laughing and dissecting with their tablets like they're in the office. Send them to bed, please. We haven't been together in 9 years and they are crying. Tell your sisters I said hello. Associating himself with those CCs, he hates evidence. Oh, he has evidence now. He sure did say his team. He said he got a whole team. Bunch of rejects, misfits. My team's in there like slimwear. She said, more play the baby laughing. Y'all want to hear the baby laughing? I haven't played the baby laughing in a minute. I'll do it in just a second, chat. She said he don't want more to go to court. So he on a prayer and wing in hopes that you will keep quiet from that voided season and from that useless shy. He needs clout from me. That's why he really, let me tell you something. He really don't want me to shut up. He wants me to talk, okay? He wants me to talk. She said he in here listening. I believe he is. Him and his reject hot dog eating individuals. They're in here listening too, honey. But he doesn't want me to shut up. Trust me when I tell you, that's why he did what he did today, because he don't want me to shut up. But I am shutting up because he's useless, to be honest with you. She said, do a video with your Southern lady. I'm going to have to, huh? Tomorrow I'm going to bring my Southern lady right on back out here, child. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing, boo? How you doing, girl? But he doesn't want me to share them. And neither those people over there, because they don't have no content. If we're not talking over here, they need us. They have nothing at all. They can't do a live. Ain't nobody going to pull up and listen to those Misfit people. You hear me? And he needs to whine and cry and acting like he's standing on business. He needs us. Unfortunately, I get more traction on my page on Facebook than he do. You hear me? Oh, Raggly Ann, you might as well take your raggly ass back on over there because your boy ain't did shit but just took y'all money, child. You wait till June the 2nd. You bitches are going to cry and I'm going to laugh. You bitches are going to be so mad. You hear me? This bitch says, I'm glad the truth dealing with situations. It's terrible when black women low rate good man. Well, if he's a good man, then why don't you just throw your little low hanging booty to him and marry him, child? Why don't you go on over there and marry him, honey? Child, his ex is just trying to move on, but you bitches won't let her. Y'all all between her legs and shit and want to sniff her cat. You over there listening to them talk about her cat and who's played in it. You's a weird ass bitch if you ask me. You sit there and listen to somebody tear down a woman, but you bring your little raggly ass over here talking about what somebody doing to a man. If you don't get the fuck on somewhere off my page with your raggly ass, nobody wants you over here at all. Now take your ass back, and next time you need to put on a Spanx. I see all your little dimples through that blue cheap ass dress you're wearing. Okay? Bye now, girl. Get the fuck on, Raggly Ann. Take your raggly ass back across the raggly ass street you came off of, bitch. Anyway, I'm back, y'all. Raggly Ann came over here trying to disturb my nerves. Who we got? She said, read my comment. Okay, let me go read your comment, Marlon. What you done said, girl? Marlon said, yeah, he copied and pasted it more. Look at what I just sent you. Lord Jesus, don't tell me to say the same thing because I'm going to laugh my ass off. Let me see. Marlon done sent me. Let me see, girl. Hold on, girl. Let me see, child. Let me see what you done sent me, Marlon. What you done sent me. Hold on a second. I see you, girl. I see it, but I'm not going to play it because he's not that important. She said, I'm going to make you spend your money. Yes, you know, I've always said that. She said, when you say that like that, I be cracking up. I just see you with blonde wig clowning him and do a voiceover on this is in the section. Yes, I will, girl. I'll do exactly that. She said, my sister Anna is from Fort Wainwright. She said, don't shut up, Captain, LOL. She stand up for the following order from her captain, LOL. Listen, no, I am going to shut up talking about him, not because he wants me to, but because he needs me, okay? He needs me. I don't need him. He needs me. He really do, y'all. Without me and without Jenny, he has nothing, honey. He don't listen to any of them other folks over there. He has nothing. She said, did Jenny get a letter too? I'm not sure. I don't think so. If she did, it might say Texas or Georgia or Alabama, somewhere. She said, a more country accent got me wanting to drive 40 minutes from my house just to get some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and cornbread. Girl. Listen, y'all. Listen, baby. Listen. Hey, it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. She said, please show it more. No, I'm not going to show that. He wants me to. Oh, Lord, Father God. He really wants me to. I'm not showing that on my page. Fuck him. He needs us though. He'll get up tomorrow and be like, oh, they were talking about me all night. Oh, crybaby ass bitch. She said that motherfucker has never stood on business. That's why he is what? I don't even know that word. I can't even say the damn word. He is a straight clown. I don't even know what you said, child. I don't even know that word. I can't even pronounce it. She said, remember he said he wanted y'all to start back talking about him because his page was dry. Yes, child. Came over there and called us by name. Talking about, y'all can come back over here. I don't care. Y'all can talk about me. He said, put your picture next to Wesley Snipes calling you names. Oh, yeah, he did. Not only just Wesley Snipes. It was some other young fella. He was a dark-skinned guy. I don't know who he was, but you know, they love to just talk about people that's dark-skinned as if they lied, child. Ooh, honey, make it make sense, child. She said, Jenny said she didn't get one. That nigga don't know Texas from Florida, honey. I'm sure he failed damn, what's the name of it? Geometry or whatever the damn name of the class. Shit. He probably failed it. He don't know Texas from Florida. She said, video with his voice on it is never defamation. It's the truth. Man, I'll take every last one of those videos and play each one of them for the lawyer. I mean, for the judge. Ooh, she trying to get me to pronounce that word, and I still can't. Predicament. I don't know. Predicament. Oh shit, is that what it said? Predicament. Oh, fuck, it's late, child. You know I can't read big words. I need words with just 3 syllables, maybe 4, but predicament. Oh, that is 4. Oh, well, anyway, child, I wanted to say pre-dedicated or some shit. I don't know, girl. Spelling is not my best, or English is not my best. You hear me? But I can talk some shit, though. She said he's proven mixed them up. Man, let me tell you something. He did that for them, and I understand that he needed to because he's trying to justify what he did with the money, okay? She said that's proof he incited a smear campaign calling them his team. Child, people, they are his damn team. Always been. She said geography. You know the damn, what's the subject that they do the maps in? I can't even think shit. I've been out of school for so long. Geometry? Is it geometry? I don't know if it's geometry. Hell, I can't remember the damn. It's history. No, I don't know what it is. But you know what I'm talking about. Sound like my sister now. He can't find her address. I bet. Hey, it's all good, y'all. That's why we moving. We gonna move so they can stop sending all these motherfucking goddamn cease and desist to my house and lawsuits and shit. We moving. We gonna move back to Motel 6. They ain't gonna be able to find our ass then. Now let me stop, Lord, please. Let me stop saying that because sometimes you can speak shit into existence. I'm damn sure I ain't trying to speak shit into existence. But anyway, child, when I tell you, and it's just so funny because y'all remember when Bree sent out the cease and desist, he even came out and was like, you can't silence people from telling the truth. You remember he said that? You can't silence people from telling the truth. But what make you think that he can silence me? This little ankle stanky breath ass, manipulating ass liar think that he can stop me from talking. But he wants me to talk. That's what it is. He wants me to talk. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just be quiet, cause honey, I can hurt his feelings. I mean, I can crush his soul. She said, I'm loving your play voice on telling the truth on that narc. What is the blonde girl wig name? She is the bomb. Girl, I'm gonna have to name her, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to give her a name. Sally, Sue, Karen, or Marie, I don't know. She said, yeah, out last night looking around weirdly, wanting someone to notice him, and no one else did. Oh, damn, poor Joker. Brokeback Mountain ass bum. That's all he is. She said, Justice, he had a whooping 38 views. He did. He needed cease and desist to sit his ass down somewhere. He had 38 views on the thing last night. She said Jeannie probably didn't get a letter. He wanted more to hush because she pulls up the facts. Baby, I let his words speak for themselves. He didn't like that at all. He's like, holy shit, I'm over here trying to destroy my ex, trying to get people to believe she's a liar. And this girl over here playing my whole fucking force, letting everybody know that my ex took care of my broke, bomby ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, po Joker. Oh, sorry, piece of shit. He's looking for another somebody to come take care of his bitch ass. Oh, bitch. Droopy titty ass bitch. She said, Amora, what about giving the blonde head character Dolly Ann name? Dolly Ann? You know, I like that. Dolly Ann. Oh, Dolly Ann might fit right in. He bullying and harassing with all them fake pages. He's a bitch ass nigga, a literate waste. He is just that. With funky breath. I can smell it through the internet. She said, damn, I dozed off again. Amor, LOL, you cracking me up. Dolly Ann, I think I'm going to get me a Dolly Ann. That's going to be Dolly Ann. Cease and desist, how that hurt popped up. Bahamas saying his food burned him. Child, every time he opened his mouth, he's lying. Lying piece of shit. You hear me? Oh, liar. Fucking liar. I don't think I've ever met a dude that his wife paid all his bills. Can you imagine? And then not only did your ex pay your bills, she paid his bills when he was heavier, which means all he did was just ate up shit in the house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really met a lazy fat guy. Have y'all ever met a lazy big fat guy or whatever? Man, this joker wasn't paying no bills. He got that video taken down where he was like, I was a house husband, or what he used to call himself. What that joker called himself. I'm gonna put those videos right back up. You watch me. I wasn't, but now I am. Fuck them. I'm gonna put those videos. I was a house husband. What did he say? I'm a housewife. He didn't say he was a housewife, a house mom, a dad mom, or some shit he said. She took care of all my bills, and I became a house husband or the maid, or what did he say he became? I can't even remember what he said. I became the bitch. When she was making all the money, I had to go to her and ask for money, and she said, "Bitch, what you do with your money?" And I had to tell her, "Well, I bought some fake ass jewelry with it because I wanted to pretend that I was more than what I was, and so I had to buy some fake ass jewelry." He got that video taken down. And that was only his voice and Briana voice, but he sure got that one removed. But I'm gonna put it right back up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anywho, girl, he damn sure don't want nobody to know that Bree took care of him, because he's like, damn, I done came out here and lied and told people that she didn't. I'm trying to convince them that I paid all the bills. That's right, a stay-at-home dad. What's the definition? Let me look that shit up right quick. Give me a second. What? All right, let's see what a stay-at-home dad says. Okay. So a stay-at-home dad is a father who is the primary caregiver for the children, often taking primarily responsibilities for domestic chores and childcare while their spouse or partner works outside of the home. This role can also be adopted by a solo parent where the dad is the sole caretaker of the children, which means that his fucking ass did not work, okay? It says in many cases, a stay-at-home dad means that They support a partner who is the primary breadwinner. That's what this says, not me. Okay. So a stay-at-home dad is a person that supports a partner who is the primary breadwinner. So that means because his bitch ass was a stay-at-home dad, right? That just means that he was supporting the primary breadwinner, which was Briana. Okay. All right. So the stay-at-home daddy mean that he was broke, busted, and disgusted and not paying not damn bill in the house. He don't want nobody to know that Bree took care of him. Shy. And that joker, he said, I wasn't built like that. I wasn't raised like that. Nigga, who was you raised by? Child by. We wasn't raised like that. Okay. Anyway, Bree was the breadwinner. It said it. I don't even know why he want to come out here and lie. Be like, I took care of the bills. I paid the light. I paid this. I paid that. Yeah, just like you pay child support. And your sister say you don't. Damn. Your sister said you don't. That don't make no sense. Your sister said your ass is behind on some bills. Well, I just looked at this thing. I just tried to look up a picture of a stay-at-home dad, and one came up. Let me just see what it looks like. This is what they said a stay-at-home dad do. Y'all tell me. Does this look like a stay-at-home dad to y'all? Hold on. Now, let me tell you something. I guarantee you, this is not what a stay-at-home dad. I'm sure this is not what he was doing. But this is what the stay-at-home dad does. Hold on. Let me get another one. On me, on mine. And the fact that he said he a stay-at-home dad as if Bree worked outside the home. Stop playing. Stop playing. Bree worked in that damn house. Your ass just didn't work. He tried to say stay-at-home dad like he was like he cooked and cleaned and shit. Nigga, you ain't do shit. I don't even believe he did that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. Stop sharing. Where did stay-at-home dad picture just go? I don't even know where it went. Oh, right here. Is that what he did? He sat around and filmed himself feeding his children while they hollered and cried for mommy. Mommy, come get me. Please come get me. In the name of the Father, come get me. Anyway, Plus just proved he didn't take care of no children. He hated the fact that Bree was loving all her children. He wasn't getting the love his mommy could have given him. Before you came in the picture, he was dragging Bree and having others do it. He was fine when it was in his favor. Oh, yes, girl. He was loving it. Matter of fact, even said things like, I can't stop them from talking. That's their page. She says, cease and desist how they... Oh, I just read that one already. Candy, what you doing up, girl? Oh, she didn't drop... Candy came in and dropped Briana's GoFundMe. Where is it at now, y'all? Tell me where her GoFundMe is at now. Hey, girl. She said, I can't stand a sassy-ass nigga like him. Girl. But you know what? But that's his thing. He can't stop them from talking about Bree. But he want to silence me. Make it make sense. She said that man wouldn't even keep them kids so Bree could get her hair done. Exactly. Talking about he was a stay-at-home dad. Yeah, whatever. Bree had all 4 of her kids in the damn in the salon, stay at home dad my ass. She said at the club, a woman told him to get off live with 38 viewers. Then he shut it down. A woman at the club told him, or a woman on social media told him? One of his team members. one of his team members, one of his flunkies, one of his, y'all know which one it is. I know which one of his team members is, you know what I mean? She said, sure did. That's what made me start watching her. For real, 6 Nina. She said, talking about lie on women, they'll stop lying on him. Like nobody lying. We heard him saying things you post. Exactly. I still got all those videos too, y'all. I'm gonna put them on YouTube because he can't come over here and touch shit. But what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. Even though I'm gonna move on from, breaking his shit down, what I am gonna do is do one long video of all the videos. I'm gonna put them all in one, and I'm gonna do commentary on it and post it on my page. You know what I mean? So I'll do one more long video, and then, it is what it is. But they gonna just all be combined. All the little his voice videos where he contradicts himself, lying his fucking ass off because he's a fucking liar. Whole liar be out here talking about, oh lie. And them damn rejects be over there be like, he tell the truth because he got truth in his name. His name wouldn't be named the truth if he wasn't called, if he wasn't the truth. His name is the truth because that's what it say in his name. So that means he tell the truth all the time. Okay? Y'all leave that black man alone. Let's just tear down a black woman and tell her what she experienced. She didn't experience. Tell her that she told a lie. And everybody that come and speak against him is a lie too, child. Just tell her she a lie. Oh my God, these people. These peoples, baby. Makes no sense. But anywho, I was about to get off the computer, but y'all made me read that useless piece of paper that was sent to my house. He needs to justify, and I'm gonna let him do it, child. She said, I just wish that y'all can find the videos of him when he was big, complaining about all the artists that didn't want to have nothing to do with him. He would live, breathe, and got to a hotel real talk. Bitch. He went live. Is that what you said? What the end of it say? I believe they know he's lying. They just hate Bree so much. And nothing else matter. All for a fake image, anything to avoid the true black, lonely, insecure ego. Ooh. Do you remember when he did that podcast and made fake people making comments? He created and answered them. Yes, I still have that video. I still got that video where he did that shit, which was crazy. That was one of the sickest things ever. Because in it, he was like, the comments was saying things like, the truth is your hero. The truth is going to save you from Janelle. Like, it was, oh my God, it was so cringe. But what I don't understand is how those people don't see that that he's still highly obsessed with that girl. And he sits here and says, no, I'm not. I'm not obsessed with her. Dude, yes, you are. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, you are. So much so that it's sickening. But I don't know. He's so obsessed with her, which is scary. He's so obsessed. I'm talking about to the max. He's so obsessed. It's kind of scary. You know? It's kind of scary. She said, Tina, yes, that was the worst. Yeah, it is kind of scary. Especially when Brie ain't doing anything. And then, you know, to hear them saying, she need to leave him alone. Brie ain't messing. These people are retarded. They're but the most retarded individuals I've met. I've never met them. Thank God. I don't want to meet them either, but they are just retarded as hell. It's just crazy. But anyway, let me get my ass off here, y'all. I'm going to get my ass off and get me some rest. Shout out to Jonelle and Deshaun, Real Father Gang. Watch when you stop talking, he's going to get worse. Watch. Well, that's why I said I got a surprise for y'all. But I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I wish I could, but I can't. So just be vigilant. Just open your eyes and just watch, okay? But anyway, I'm about to go. I love y'all so very much. Thank y'all for pulling up. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank you, Miss Magnificent, for renewing your membership. And thank you, Troy Parks. Binkity bink bink. Happy Mother's Day, Miss Magnificent, for being 15 months with me, girl. Send us all copies of our own BC. What the fuck, the Florida part is the funniest. Oh, the Florida part is the funniest. Great live. This was hilarious. Thank you, LaTanya, baby. Thank you, Betty, for 8 months with me, girl. We see you, Bree. That's right. We see you, Bree. That's going to make them, let me tell you something. Us doing content saying we see you, Bree, is going to make them madder. So y'all just already know. I said something today on it didn't have nothing to do with him. And here come the nasty vultures to my page, which is crazy. Make him spend that GoFundMe money on an attorney. That's his way of him going to say, go collect more for me. I'm going after Nate. You're going to need a whole lot more there, Joker. Say more in the chat. We're going to have the last laugh and is. Okay. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to take me a shower and lay it down, honey. She said, don't leave us hanging like that. I can't, J. Lou. I can't tell you, girl. I'm sorry. I can't, but just trust it's coming. It's coming. Love you, darling. See y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay!
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there clapped out,
She kept
man.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on them. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our